Welcome, everybody. This is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot here to do your new Cancer Moon. Again, this is Carolyn Malone here out doing your Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot Cancer New Moon messages. They're important messages that you need to hear for your Aries moon, all the way down to Pisces signs, okay? This is not going to resonate with every sun sign. So if this doesn't resonate, don't claim it. Don't try to make it fit. Just look at your natal chart for your rising sign, moon sign, Venus sign. Those may better resonate with you, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the energies in the room as well as in myself with the singing bowl. Do a silent universal prayer for happiness, abundance, prosperity for everyone in the universe, because happiness does beget happiness. Misery loves company. So Carolyn here, we're going to get this party started. Okay. So welcome everybody. I hope everybody is in a prosperous, abundant, and as best as we can be in these times. Okay. Here we go with the bell. All right. Welcome, everybody. I'm going to do a quick universal prayer for happiness, abundance, and peace and prosperity for every being, because I want everyone's happiness so that happiness begets happiness. You don't have to pray with me, but just bear with me. All right, so let's get this started. Okay, we're going to start off with Aries. I want to welcome everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, viewers, subscribers, new people that come in. Welcome. Sometimes when you hear a reading, it could be the cross-watcher story. So I always welcome the cross-watchers as well. You're more than welcome to watch the sign play out and see if it resonates or not. And again, like, share, subscribe. It really does help with the algorithms of my channel, and it really puts that message out there, and it gets the views out there so it can help my channel prosper, and hopefully we can bring this unconditional love to everyone. Okay, so we're going to get started here, and I'm going to go ahead and start on Aries. I do have the sign of Aries, and it looks like it is 2:19 is the time that we're going to start. Okay, so I'm going to do the main message, and I'm going to go ahead and do the clarifying as needed. And we're going to go ahead, and I've already crystallized, and I've also already running the Palo Santo now to cleanse the energies and the spirits. Okay, so here we go. So for Aries, let's find out what important messages Aries needs to know for their higher good. This is for the Cancer new moon. Important messages. It's timeless. So this is just important messages that you may or may not be aware of. Maybe need to bring it to your attention. And again, don't try to make it fit, Aries. If it doesn't fit, I'm an Aries moon, so I do watch my Virgo sun, Aries moon, and Libra rising. One will resonate with me. Sometimes I'll take bits and pieces of energies from each reading. So don't try to make it fit if it's not your story, okay? So Aries, divine spirit and guides. What do my Aries need to hear for their Cancer new moon important energy messages? The first card that came out was Judgment. Could be dealing with the Libra. Let's get some more energies for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do Aries need to hear for their higher good? Divine spirit and guides. What important messages do my Aries need to know for their higher good? All right, and I'm just going to let the cards keep coming out so I can get the message in the story. And however they fall is where they will come. All right, so I have one that flipped for Aries. Maybe not. All right, so let's keep going. Aries messages. Please give me a little bit more information for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, divine spirit and guides. What messages or energies do they need to concentrate with this new moon? It is going to be tomorrow. Depending on where you're at, it's 2:30 in the afternoon Eastern time when the Cancer new moon will appear. If you are here in Mountain time, where I'm in Colorado, it's 2 hours behind. So it would be at 4:30. 1 p.m. And if you are on the West Coast or Texas, actually, then you're 1 hour ahead. So that would be 3. All right. So that's all the messages that Aries needs to hear. The first cards that popped out here that I have is I have the Emperor in reverse. So at this time, Aries, you may be feeling the energies of Cancer. Cancer is emotions. Cancer is about family. Cancer is when you want to, it brings out the nurturing side, and it's a water sign. So you're going to be feeling the emotions where you're going to be wanting to work things out, and you're going to be coming from an emotional place. Cancerians are very family oriented. They care for their family, friends very deeply. So if the new moon is in Cancer, not only is new moons in particular, doesn't matter what sign it is, about new beginnings, new manifestations, taking new things on, releasing things so that you can accept new things. It looks like the Aries, I'm an Aries moon. So the Aries sign, sun, moon, rising in Venus, you may feel like you do not want to take charge in a situation. You may feel, because this is coming from an emotional place, we Aries moon or Aries sun rising, we are very action driven. We're a fire sign energy. So we are all about do, action, action, action. So we realize that when Cancer new moon is there, it's a more emotional thing, and we don't like to lead or take any actions based on emotions. So we may find a lot of Aries people stepping back and letting someone else take the realms. You may be dealing with an Aries because the Emperor is specific to the Aries, but it's about a lack of action, not stepping up during the that week or so, or however long the energies. But judgment is still going to be in your favor. So whether you step up to something or not, whether you take a leadership position, whether you get a promotion, whatever's going on that you're holding back and you're deciding not to participate in taking action in something, whether it's a relationship or career or just a personal matter, judgment's going to be in your favor. Judgment is specific to a Libra. So you may be dealing with a Libra. A Libra may be assisting you in matters. A Libra may come up and say, don't worry about it, Aries, I got you. I'm going to go ahead and head up this action for you. But however it is, it's going to work out for you in your favor. Judgment is in your favor. Okay. The next card that flew way over here, it came out in the reverse, the Chariot, which is this is the Cancer card. So if you're dealing with a Chariot and it's a Cancer, what this card means is that there's a action-driven. This is almost like the Napoleon card, where you want to conquer something. You've gotten light, you've gotten knowledge, you know the game plan, and you now want to put it in action. Okay. But if you're not dealing with a Cancer and you're not dealing with wanting to be driven and take an action, because we're taking a step back and we're letting someone else handle or be at the realm to make the decisions, because we don't want to come from an emotional based place when it comes to a relationship or career. The Chariot in the reverse is what you got, because it flipped way over here. So not only are you letting someone else take the reins and you're willing to step back in this moment, that's not an Aries like action, but you realize that we don't want to make decisions as an Aries moon. I don't want to make emotionally driven action decisions because I may be making it off of an emotional aspect and not factually and logically. Okay. Because we're fiery. We just want to be the first ones to put ourselves out there. So with the Cancer card, Chariot card being in reverse, we realize that we are not going to take action. We are going to leave it up to someone else. Judgment is still going to be our favor. No one's going to find us weak. No one's going to say anything about us Aries people stepping back. We realize when it is time to accept our power and to make decisions, and when it is not time for us and to let someone else take the lead, right? And especially somebody that it deals with water signs all the time, all right? The next thing that I have is that not only are we going to be taking a step back, letting someone else take the lead. It could be a Libra, could be a Cancer. We're deciding that, hey, we're going to let you take the reins on this. When it comes to decisions on ending a relationship, starting a relationship, we may be letting someone else make the decisions on that. Whether it's a personal decision that you want to make, whether we're purchasing something, we're going to be letting, if you're in a relationship, we're going to be letting that other person take the lead, because we don't want to make emotional based decisions. Okay. We have the Page of Swords. We're willing to sit back on the sidelines, hold communication, and let someone else take the decision making, take the action while we're in a vulnerable place, because Aries is not, we're not into emotions as much. We're into taking action, getting stuff done. So we're okay sitting on the sidelines, watching someone else take the lead. We trust our instincts. The High Priestess is about trusting your gut instinct that this time, if you're starting to feel emotional during this Cancer new moon, which is tomorrow, then it's okay to let someone else take the lead sometimes. Okay. We Aries, I'm Aries moon. We don't have to always be the one to step up first and take the lead. All right. We can defer. All right. Also, we have the important message of we can still be strong. We can still be have strength as a setting ourselves back, not being in a leader type position or taking the action. This is the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, about being in our power and not needing someone to prop us up. All right. We know that we are in a power of strength. We don't need anybody to tell us that, but we do know that at this time we may be letting someone else take the lead on it. Doesn't make us weak. We're still strong. We're still in our strength. We still have our stability, but that's just where we're at, right? We do have the Nine of Swords though, because Aries, even though we are deferring our power and letting someone else take the lead, someone that can think more clearly in an emotional based place, we still have nightmares. This is the Nine of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We are still up in our head about, oh my God, I'm not the one in control, releasing control to someone else. Where is that going to put me? Where are we going to be at the end of the day if I'm letting someone make that charge, okay, make that decision? So it is going to bring you anxiety. We don't like to take us backseat to no one. And we're just going to have faith in this. Faith card here is the Hierophant Taurus card, okay? So if you're a Taurus or you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus may be the one that steps up and helps you, Aries, making that independent decision during this time. If not, you're going to have faith in the person that you are releasing the control to. So what I see here for the important message for Aries, without clarifying yet, is I feel that we are going to release our power as an Aries moon. We accept that there's times that we are at a power strength, where we are at our maximum strength. And then there's times when it's water signs where everything's emotional and we don't get into the emotional. We don't want to deal with the emotional. And we're just going to accede, letting somebody else make the decision and being okay with it and still feeling strong. Like, taking a backseat is not taking our power. We're still strong in our power. Okay. All right. So that could be a decision you're letting someone to make in a relationship or a career, whoever it is you're ceding power to. So Aries, let's go ahead and get some clarifying on some of these cards here. Okay. Let's get this Nightmare card for one, the Emperor card in reverse. How we feel about that, Aries. And this is, like I said, it could resonate with you on your, relationship side. If you're in a relationship, it could be the power of decision in a career that you're taking a backseat. Maybe there's a home purchase or some kind of a big purchase that you're dealing with, Aries, that you're deciding, hey, I'm not going to be the deciding factor in this. I'm going to let my other half or whoever my significant other is, or someone that is a person of trust to you. It could be a Taurus. It doesn't have to be. I'm going to let that person step up and take the power. All right. Because I trust them to make the right decision for me. All right. So let's go ahead and get a clarifying card for the Emperor in reverse. What is it that Aries needs to know about the Emperor in reverse? All right. How do we feel about taking a back seat, not being the one that's in the lead? This card wanted to pop out. The Knight of Pentacles. We realize where we have strengths and where we have weaknesses. And the Knight of Pentacles is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy about stability, prosperity, growth, and abundance. We realize that it may go slower. So usually when an Aries is in charge, so like the Emperor is in the upright, an Aries, okay? Usually when an Emperor is in charge, that shit gets done lickety split. That person's got a plan. Everybody looks to this person and respects this person for a person of authority that will get them out. Like, say this is a zombie apocalypse, okay? I expect somebody like the Emperor, the Aries, to take initiative, take lead, and get us out of the shit, right? Everybody. So now that he's in the or she's in the back seat, not being the one to step up and take the action first, things may go a little slower. Okay, offers and things may be going to slower during this Cancer new moon energy, but it's okay. As slow and steady wins the race, right? So I do feel like even though we're taking a back seat as an Aries moon and we're letting somebody else that we have trust and faith in step up, it's all going to work out good, Aries. Whether it's a relationship decision or a purchase decision, career decision, it judgments in our favor. Could be dealing with the Libra, could be dealing with the Taurus. Those are the energies that I have on the board. Usually Virgo is High Priestess, is Pisces, Virgo, Libra. Those are the people that and Scorpio can be a High Priestess. But those are the specific energies I have. Let me go ahead and hit this Nine of Swords up. That's really cool. All right. So the Chariot, Cancer. So in this Cancer new moon, it is clarifying the Nine of Swords. Yes, we are going to have more anxiety as an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus during the Cancer new moon until those energies play out, because we're just not emotional people. We have fury energies. Everything that we attend, everything that we touch, everything that we put our everything in is a fury energy. All right. It's a take charge, a Napoleon, conquer that shit, get it done. So the anxiety, and that's being clarified by the Nine of Swords for you, Aries, is that you don't like not being able to take charge. We don't like being in the back seat and letting someone else take the reins. But that is exactly what it is. During this Cancer new moon, the Chariot card is specific to Cancer. We're going to have and be all up in our head anxieties of a real nature, because we're having to release control, and Aries does not like to release control. All right. So Aries, that is your sign. We're moving on now to Taurus. Let's find out what Taurus needs to know for important messages during this Cancer moon. All right. Let's find out what my Taurus is. Welcome, Taurus. Taurus, we're starting your reading at 1606. 1606 is where we are starting your reading. I want to welcome everybody that's in the room. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting my channel with the like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I do see a moderator here that's not showing up as a moderator. So let me go ahead and make sure that this person is a moderator again before we go on. All right. And thank you, my moderators. Thank you guys for being here. All right. So now, Andreas, if you get out and you get back in, you'll see the toolbar. So you're still a moderator. Okay. All right. So we're going to go on to Taurus, or you could just stay and just be there. And the next time you pop in, it should be there again. Okay. All right. So welcome, Tauruses. Welcome, all my Tauruses. I hope this finds you in an abundant, prosperous place. We are now ready to get your start. I'm going to change the read to start to 1704 for Taurus, because I was gabbing about the moderators, and I welcome everybody. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. It does help. Don't try to make this fit. If it doesn't fit with your Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, please check your natal chart for your Moon, Rising, and Venus, because like I said, I'm an Aries Moon, and a lot of times that Aries will play out for me, because I do have a fury temper when it comes to my personality on a personal nature. But my Virgo Sun is all about who I am in career. I'm nitpicky, critical, perfectionist. But I get it done. I care for others. Virgos are very caring for others. My Libra rising is my rising sign. So sometimes that will play out when it comes to spirituality and how I want that to play. Okay. And how I feel about that. All right. So enough talk. Taurus, let's find out. Taurus, what is Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising need to know for their important messages during this Cancer new moon? All right. So we have Taurus's energies, please. Divine Spirit and guides. Give me Taurus's. Oh, Taurus, you showed up in your power of strength in your own reading. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. What important messages? Career, love, general, personal. What kind of messages can you gain for your higher good? So Divine Spirit and guides, please give me messages. All right. Please give me messages for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm hoping that this is finding all my Tauruses in a very prosperous, abundant place, as well as can be during these energies. All right. Let's see what we got here, Taurus. All right. The first things that fell out is that you're coming out of a conflict. So during this emotional time of the Cancer new moon, when new moons are all about new beginnings anyway. All right. So new starts, new beginnings, putting things to close of things that don't resonate in your life. They don't bring you ascension. There's nothing more you can do about it. You are coming out of conflict with someone. You're coming out of pain about a situation, career or love, relationship, or a personal nature. Maybe it doesn't always have to be about career and love, right? It could be a loss of friendship. It could be a loss of a relative. It could be any kind of loss. Well, you're finally coming out of it, and you're starting to feel a little bit more normal, and you're getting to a better place. That's the first thing. All right. You have faith, because this is you, Taurus. Okay. You have faith that you, in your own power, can come through a situation. We're going to get the cards laid out before we get the story. I do see here that you may be dealing with a Pisces. The Hanging Man is seeing a different perspective. So you may be dealing with a Pisces, or it just may be what the card means, that you have sought a different perspective after coming out of a tail end of some kind of a grief situation. I do have, it could have been a third party event, or it could be just too many people in the mix. Or it could be that now that you're getting over trauma, all right, and trusting in your power, or having faith in general in the universe, having sought a different perspective, unless you're dealing with a Pisces, that you are celebrating your blessings in life, and appreciation of what you do have, and not counting your chickens before they hatch. This doesn't have to be about a promotion or a wedding or anything. This is just celebrating with your friends that you've come through a hard time and you realize it. Okay, so we'll get the story. I do also have the Emperor in reverse. So at this time, Taurus, you are feeling the energies of, hey, I don't want to be in an emotional place when I make decisions about anything. So I'm going to take a step back. You could be coming out of a fallout with an Aries. So the Emperor in the upright would be an Aries, a take charge person, an authority type person. You could be coming out of conflict with an Aries for some people, or you could be just what the card means, that in the reverse, you're just deciding to take a back seat and just ride it out. All right. You're going to ride something out. All right. So intuitively, I hear that you may have come out with from a fallout with an Aries, but that's not for everybody. If it's just you sitting taking a back seat right now because you're trying to get your sea legs after coming out of a grief, we'll get clarity. Justice is not in your favor though. So with this fallout, or with taking the back seat and seeking a different perspective, it can, like I said, this could be a third party event. Maybe there was too many people in the mix in the relationship, but it could be a third party event that caused you pain and sorrow. Things didn't come out in your favor. You took a loss on something. Okay. Something was decided in someone else's favor. Someone else took the major portion of whatever it is that you guys benefited together. If this is a career, justice wasn't in your favor. Somebody else got that position. All right. And that could be your pain and sorrow, that, you know, you put a commitment or investment in something and it didn't end up in your favor. And so you're seeking a different perspective. The Page of Swords is that somebody's watching you, or you're watching something to maybe getting some enlightenment. You're not communicating, or somebody's not communicating with you right now. And while they're watching, and the time is not right. The divine timing, the will, is in reverse. So what I'm seeing here in your important message so far, without clarifying, is that you are coming out of a painful situation. You are trusting in the universe with the faith, or you are trusting that you're standing in your power. Okay, you're standing in your strength and your power. And then you had to seek a different perspective. You had to say, okay, well, I lost something important, career, love, whatever. There was a major decision that didn't go my way, right? Because the divine timing is saying that maybe you were at fault. Who knows, right? But it could have been about something that there was too many people in the mix, third party event, you know. But while seeking a different perspective and holding back on your communication and just watching things, leaving the reins to somebody else to make the important decisions, because, you know, like you said, you just, I mean, sitting back, letting somebody else take the charge and the lead on something. Let's get some clarification. So Taurus, either something that you're going to be going through or something that you're dealing with. The best part of this reading, though, as sad it is because it didn't end up in your favor and you're taking a back seat and you're watching things play out before you communicate. And the timing, divine timing, is not in your place when it comes to a third party event or something that's happening. You are taking and stepping back and watching things as they play out with the Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, because you're trying to seek all perspectives. Where did I go wrong in this? If this is my, you know, because we have to take ownership when it's our fault. I'm not perfect, and there's times that things are my fault in a relationship, career, adventure, whatever, okay, or whatever personal nature you're dealing with. But Cancer is telling you with the new moon, it's okay to let go of things that no longer serve you. This is the time to manifest. If you have to sit back with the Page of Swords, on the sideline and not communicate, letting other people take the charge and everything, just so that you can learn a different perspective on how to go about things differently so that you don't end up in a painful situation, then there's nothing wrong with that. All right. There is nothing wrong with that. So let's go ahead and hit up with this Three of Swords. What was this painful situation, or what is this painful situation that you're coming out of, Taurus? Let's go ahead and get the messages for that. All right. If I could shuffle tonight. Welcome, everybody. Please hit the like button. I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you for supporting my channel. Let's go ahead and get the messages for Taurus. All right. So Taurus, with this Three of Swords, conflict that you're coming out of, painful sorrow, you're getting through it and you're getting over it. I have here, there's two cards. You are trusting your gut instinct that the pain and the sorrow and the grief is just a time matter. You're taking your time to get over something, and the time is helping you. The time is on your side. You're trusting your instincts when it comes to taking a back seat in this time of healing, of taking a different time to seek a different perspective. You're trusting yourself. You still have power. You're still in your power, but you just need to wait on the sidelines because divine timing and things didn't work out in your favor. All right. The Knight of Wands is going to bring you an offer of action, passion, and travel. So you're going to trust your instincts about when it's a right time to step out from the sidelines and approach life again, to making decisions, to putting yourself out there in a new relationship or new beginning with a career, whatever that new beginning is. There's an offer coming in. Offers are just what they are. You still got to trust your instinct when the offer of a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy comes in, of action, of passion, travel, adventure, a new offer for a career, a new offer for a relationship. Whatever it is, you're going to be still trusting your gut instinct about when the time to step out of the shadows and stop watching and start participating. You'll feel it. You'll know it. You're going to trust your gut instinct. Okay. The other card that I want to hit that Three of Cups. I want to hit that Three of Cups right here to find out what kind of a third party event. Was that something that you were dealing with more people in the Threes company in a relationship, or was it just celebration that you're coming out of a painful place? Yeah. All right. So you got an enlightenment. Okay. So the card that's clarifying the Three of Cups is the Pisces card, which is the Hangman, seeing a different perspective. So you were enlightened about a three-party relationship, three-party event, too many people giving advice, whatever that situation that dissolved, that caused pain for you. There was just the perspective that you gained, the enlightenment that you gained from seeking a different perspective was somebody, you or them, had too many people, or maybe too many listening to people's advices, not putting the other person first. Took some bad advice in a venture and it failed. So whatever this situation is, relationship or venture, personal career, personal relationship, whatever it is, that's what that means. All right. So let's go ahead and hit Justice in reverse. Let's find out what Justice in reverse means for Taurus. Yeah, we have the 7. Okay. So you didn't get anything that ended up in your favor. So if there was a venture, you didn't get the winnings. If there was a divorce situation or a breakup in a relationship, it didn't end up in your favor. But you are strong in your conviction that you didn't do anything wrong, that it wasn't your fault, that people just didn't see it that way. All right. There was other underlying factors. The 7 of Wands, the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, about someone that's standing in their truth, someone that's strong in their conviction. Okay. So what I have for you, Taurus, all together here is that you're coming out of grief. You're taking a back seat. You're learning to take a different perspective on how to approach things before stepping out again. All right. And putting yourself out there again. And you'll realize by trusting your high priestess when it is going to be divine time for you to take action again. But until then, you're taking a back seat, staying strong in your own power. All right, Taurus. So that is the message that I have for you. Important message with the Cancer moon. I am moving on to my Geminis, what Gemini's message is and what Gemini needs to hear. All right. So Gemini is starting at 2836. What Geminis, welcome Geminis. I hope everybody, all Geminis are in a good, abundant, prosperous place. We're going to go ahead and get your story out here and find out what's going on for Gemini. All right. Welcome, welcome Geminis. All right. Here we go. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to know during these Cancerian new moon energies? All about new beginnings, all about manifesting. So if you're coming through a breakup, if you're coming with losing a job, if you're coming through from a place where, you know what, enough is enough on a personal issue, I'm ready to start anew and I want to leave everything behind. Sometimes it's just, and not even a relationship or career. Sometimes with the new moons and new manifestations, and especially this one being a Cancer one where you're all in the emotions part of it, and Cancer is all about family and relatives and things and friends, because Cancers are very loyal to familial situations. This could just be a thing that you don't want to participate anymore. So, say maybe that there's a past trauma or past situation that you're beating yourself up about still, relationship, career, or just a personal choice that you made that wasn't a good choice, and you just keep reliving it over and over again. These new moons are all about leaving things behind that are keeping you stuck and trapped. All right. So with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising energies are going to be, everybody. This is Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Whenever this happens with Cancer energies, it's making you think about anything that may be affecting emotions, something that you're leaving and it's keeping you stuck or trapped, whether it's family, relationship, career, whatever it resonates for you. Okay. So Gemini, divine spirit and guides, please give me Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus's energies and messages that they need to hear for their higher good during this Cancer new moon. What is it that my Geminis need to know for their energies, messages, important messages that they need to hear about manifesting, leaving things behind? What is it that they can expect during this Cancer new moon? Now, new moon energies can last for 2 or 3 weeks after the new moon. Eclipses, usually months, can up to a year. So just keep this in mind. These Cancer energies, even though it's tomorrow, may play out. It can stay around for 2 to 3 weeks usually. All right. So the first thing that I see here, Gemini, is you're willing to take a leap of faith. You're trusting that in this place of Cancerian energies, you're all about manifestation. You're all about taking and trusting the universe on a choice that you want to take, a new change that you want to make. And this is the best time to do it because of the fact that it's a new moon. All right. So you could be dealing with an Aries. The Fool card is specific to an Aries. So Gemini, if you're not dealing with an Aries, you're all about new starts, new beginnings. All right. The Knight of Swords means that this is the reason why you're going to have a fresh start and trusting the universe is because you're going to get Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Knight of Swords, blunt, quick communication is going to come in, and you're just going to say, screw it, I'm doing it. All right. Whether it's a relationship or whether it is a personal purchase or whatever it means to you, career. You have anxieties about it. The Eight of Swords is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but Gemini, you're like me. I'm a Virgo sun. We will psychoanalyze things and have a plan A, B, and C. And we are thinkers. We're communicators, but we're thinkers. We're major thinkers. And we're very intelligent, right? So the thing about it is that you are bringing anxieties that you don't need to. The Eight of Swords is not an anxiety that you need to worry about. It's not something that is affecting you that you can tangibly feel, see, like say your boss is riding your ass, or your husband or your significant other is constantly complaining about you. This is not something that's tangible. This is something that you are thinking about in your head. Okay, well, maybe I should do this, or maybe I shouldn't take that leap of faith, or maybe I shouldn't. So you are all up in your head when this communication comes in, second guessing yourself, thinking, should I take this offer? Should I not take this offer? I do see that if you take the offer and you take that leap of faith, Gemini, whatever it is, relationship or career, or just a personal purchase, or whatever it is you're trying to do, buy a house, buy a car, whatever it is during these Cancerian energies, if you take the leap of faith and you trust the universe, the 10 of coins, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, means it's going to be a solid investment. Career, relationship, if you decide in the favor of taking the universe up on it, it's going to lead to a long time prosperous relationship, career, endeavor, personal purchase, whatever it is, it's a good deal with the 10 of coins. Okay. The next card that I have for you, Gemini, that landed upright is that you have been overwhelmed. The reason why you are deciding to take it and say, screw it, I'm just going to take it, right? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to take that leap of faith. I'm going to trust the universe has got my back during these Cancerian energies, is because you're overwhelmed with what's going on with you anyway. And with the 10 of Wands, it's about Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy of, I can't take another step dealing with this shit. Okay. So whatever you're dealing with, you're like, you know what? Screw it. It can't make my life any worse. I'm just going to do it. All right. Because you're overwhelmed. You're coming from an overwhelmed place and you just don't want to deal with it anymore. So in my mind, if I'm a Virgo sun, I'm thinking, you know what? It can't hurt anything. I'm already at my worst. I'm already crippled and impeded in my progress with a relationship or career or a purchase anyways. I might as well just do it. Right. What do I have to lose? That's what I'm hearing in my head intuitively. All right, Gemini. I also have the card of coming out of isolation. So the 5 of Cups, Gemini, you may have been in a place up and before these energies of where you were trapped, feeling isolated, abandoned, like nobody was there for you. Nobody was there and had your back. It may have been a self-imposed isolation, because sometimes when, like as my Virgo, and my Libra too, Libra rising, when I'm overthinking things and when I feel like I'm in my pity poor me, I'm in this like nobody loves me, nobody cares about me, there's nobody there for me, there's nobody that's got my back, I've got to do the shit all by myself, I've got to make the decisions all by myself. Sometimes I'm in this Five of Pentacles mode a lot, okay? And sometimes I feel like there's no one there for me. Well, people are stepping up for you, all right? You're coming out of isolation, Gemini. So either people are stepping up for you, or you're getting with these Cancerian energies, feeling that your power is coming back to you. You feel like you're in a better place. This is a person coming out of isolation, abandonment, and actually feeling good about where they're at. So Gemini, you may be in a place now after letting go of a burden and dropping the burden and making that decision. Because sometimes, Gemini, it's just about making that decision, right? Once you made that decision, screw it, damn it, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go for it. Just like that Nike commercial, just do it, right? Once we let go and we surrender to the action that we are going to do, that takes a weight off of our shoulders. And we decide, you know what, I'm just not going to live with this worried about everything. Screw it. What can I lose, right? It's going to be a solid investment for you, whatever it is that you're choosing to take on. All right. I do also have the card of Temperance. You're done waiting. This is you coming out of isolation. It perfectly matches here. All right. Not only are you coming out of isolation and abandonment, you took the time to heal. You took the time to balance yourself. You no longer have to wait. The time is right. You've decided that, you know, look, you could have been dealing with the Sagittarius, Gemini. Temperance is specific to a Sagittarius, but if you weren't dealing with the Sagittarius, this is the taking the time to heal, balance, and everything else. While you were going through that isolation period that you're coming out of now, Gemini, you are actually deciding, hey, no more waiting for me. Let's do it. All right. I made that decision up. I feel better about it. A weight's been lifted off my chest. Let's just get that shit done. Right. Because I'm ready to commit. Four of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This choice that you are choosing to trust the universe and take that leap of faith is going to lead to a celebration with friends, family, relatives. It could be a relationship commitment ceremony. It could be a promotion. It could be something. This could be a celebration with your relatives and family, and celebrating that you have come out of a place of bereft, of being isolated, of being in a place where, you know, you've kind of ascended, you've evoluted, right? You've stepped up and stepped out of that and surrendered that pitying, losing feeling, right? And we've all been there, so no judgment here. But yeah, you could be just celebrating anything, but you know, whatever this endeavor is that you're taking a leap of faith for, Gemini, it ends up in your favor. No, this is about the person waiting for their ships to come in. But this Three of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, I feel like you have waited for your ships to come in, and I feel like it's time. The Queen of Wands speaks to energy of action, putting yourself out there. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy of let's get this shit done. This is person that shows up at the party everybody wants to be around. This is the person that wants to be seen, that wants to take action, is not, and she's not in a fear, or he's not in a fear based place. This person is ready to take action, is confident in their power. And I think that you're done waiting for those ships to come in. You are putting to end, unless you're dealing with the Scorpio, Gemini, you are putting to end any closing of any chapters that held you trapped, that kept you stuck, that kept you in an anxiety mode, and you're releasing it. With this new manifestation of the new Cancer moon, it's about new manifestations, new beginnings, letting that old baggage go. And that old baggage could be just emotional trauma that you just decide, you know what, screw it. It couldn't get any worse, right? What do I have to lose? Let's do it. All right. So I don't even have to clarify that. I'm just going to leave that as it is, because that's a clear message, Gemini, that you have ascended. You have evolution on your side. Okay. You went through something and you're done with being overwhelmed, and you've made the decision and lifted that shit off your shoulders. And whatever decision that you have committed to is going to lead to a long, strong, stable, firm foundation for the 50 years, or if it could be a relationship, it could be a career, but you came out the other side. That's the way. If I had to name this reading for a Gemini, I had to say that I've won and I'm on the other side now. I've ascended. I've come out the winner. All right. I didn't let it hold me down. That's what I would have said for Gemini. All right. So let's move on, Gemini. We're moving on to Cancer, my Cancerians. Let me take a sip of water real quick. Cancer, we're starting you at 39.43. Welcome everybody. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. Welcome everybody that is here. I appreciate your help and supporting of the channel by like, sharing, and subscribing. We are going on to Cancer now. What can my Cancerians expect in their? This is their groove. Okay, Cancer new moon is in their home planet of Cancer. The moon is in the place where, because the moon sign as a planet, conjunction, is Cancerian. It's ruled by Cancer. Okay, so it is in a place of benefit. It is in a place of exaltation. That's exactly, the moon always wants to be in Cancer. Okay, and so Cancer, you should be feeling your power right now with the energies of the new moon, because the new moon energies, you'll feel it about a week or two before the new moon. You'll also feel it 2 to 3 weeks after the new moon. So Cancers, you should be feeling pretty damn good right now. Okay, if you're going through something, this is going to be the time for the new beginning. So these cards are meant to be yours. Okay, so I have the Knight of Wands, an offer of action, passion, adventure, and energy coming to you during this time. I have that you are going to be coming from a place of power and speaking your truth and getting everything clear and clear the air with someone. Someone might not like what you have to say, but this energy of Cancer is making you own it, and it's making you step up to your power. Okay, so what other energy messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What other important messages do my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to hear? Okay, so the divine timing is not in play right yet when it comes to this offer that's coming in. You may need to know that may be an important message for you. Speaking your truth, but this is still a power energy time for you to be in the strength. Okay, you may have anxieties about something, and you should have anxieties that means that, because the card of divine timing, the wheel, all right, this in the upright means that timing is right for shit to happen for you. If it's not, then don't take any offers and opportunities because it's not divinely timed. You are right to trust your anxiety. The Nine of Swords is being up in your head. And this is about being in your head because something is really, truly affecting you. Okay. Loss of a job, loss of a relationship, a boss riding your ass, your lover or your significant other being a wench or, a dick, right? But, so you really have something that you are going through, but you are going to be speaking your truth no matter what. No matter what it leads to, because the Cancer energies are behind you. What other energies and important messages does Cancer need to hear about this offer of action, passion, energy? The King of Cups, whatever this speaking your truth is, Cancer, the King of Cups, he or she energies, is about being emotionally stable, emotionally balanced, being in a place of power when it comes to emotional stability. So these Cancer energies, what it's doing is, while you're speaking your piece, while you're getting your truth out there and not willing to put up with the bullshit anymore and keep silent about something that you can definitely, it's not in your favor right now. Okay. And it's bringing you anxiety. Irregardless, you're still going to speak your truth because you know that it's going to lead to you feeling emotionally stable. You've gotten something clean off your chest. Okay. Whether you're a he or she, the King of Cups can still apply. About being emotionally stable. This is you, Cancer, you're water. So King of Cups is you being in your power, being in your element when you speak your truth. All right. It may not make people feel good and they may not like what you have to say. And it might not have been the right time to do it. But the Cancer energies are all about feeding you the emotional energy you need to unstick yourself, untrap yourself, to release yourself. And this is the best time for new beginnings. So whatever calamities come from you speaking your truth, it's going to lead to you being in your power of being an emotional stable place, open to receiving and giving. And you're not going to let someone take your power is what I'm hearing intuitively. All right. Cancer, I have here the World card. You speaking your truth is you. Okay. This is you. Just for example, an analogy. You're telling whoever it is that's riding your ass to take a freaking leap. If this is a relationship, you're telling that person, look, I'm no longer invested in this. I'm not, I'm not going to let you dictate to me how I feel about a situation. Whatever the situation is, your speaking your truth is going to bring about the World card. The World card is the last card in the tarot deck, and it's about endings. It's about karmic closures. It's about putting something behind you that there is no more growth. You cannot evolve if you stay in that situation, whether it's a career or a relationship or whatever it is, that personal drama you're dealing with. This is you speaking your truth and releasing a karmic tie that you no longer need to be stuck in, that's keeping you trapped, because there's nothing more to be gained from it. And if there's nothing more to be gained in a dead-end job, dead-end relationship, whatever the situation may be, new moons and manifestations about new starts is the time to do it. And that's exactly what you speaking your truth, Cancer, has done. You're putting behind a relationship, career, or something that's keeping you stuck and trapped so that you can move on, because you realize, and you're doing it in a very emotional place. So this is you speaking your truth and not having to be mean about it, not having to be raise your voice about it. This is you just saying, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm not going to invest anymore in this relationship. I'm done letting you dictate to me how I should think, how I should feel. And if this is a career, this is you nicely saying, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice. I'm done. You've promised me promotions. You've promised me gain. Hasn't gone anywhere. Now I need to think about myself, and you're doing it at a nice, emotional, stable place. You're not letting somebody take your power. All right. When you end this situation that you realize it's time to karmically close it. There's nothing more to be gained. No evolution, no ascension going to come sticking in something that keeps you trapped, Cancer. All right. So one more, give me 2 more cards for my Cancer for their energies for this Cancer new moon, and then we will move on. It's pretty clear. I don't need any clarification so far. The next one is that it's going to lead. Not only do you have anxieties of a real nature, okay, something just not happening as planned, you're also up in your head, Cancer, about how you are going to speak your truth and what's going to happen afterwards. This is something that you don't have to worry about. When you have the World card, the world supports you. The world is saying it's time. And if you don't do this, the next thing that's going to happen is you're going to get a tower, and the universe is going to make you do it, even when you're not ready. So this is a divine timing situation where it is time to speak your truth. And it is time to put things on to end on your own terms. Okay. On your own terms. About this offer, though, be careful what offers coming in of action, passion, and travel. Because that thing may not be divinely timed. So you may be want to pass that offer up. It may not be something that's good for you, but you will have anxieties. It's normal to have anxieties when you're taking something on and you're speaking your truth and you're standing in your power about what the hell is going to happen afterwards. But sometimes you just got to say, screw it, and just go through it. Because you just can't deal with it. I mean, you can only stand in some stuck, trapped situation until it just no longer, you no longer care, and you're like, you know what, screw it. I don't even care anymore. I'm just going to do it. Leave this person, leave this career, leave whatever is keeping me trapped. I don't even care what happens tomorrow. I don't care if I'm on the unemployment line. I don't care if I'm alone for the next 6 months to a year, whatever it is, I'll face it, because staying in this shit is not happening, right? The last card that I have for you, Cancer, here is the Fool card. You're ready to take that leap of faith. You're ready. You could be dealing with an Aries. Okay. So maybe an Aries is coming in to assist you, but I really feel, Cancer, you've had enough. You're going to speak your truth. You're not going to let someone take your power. You don't give a crap. You're just going to, whether you're scared about it or not, you're going to take that leap of faith. Trust the universe has your back, and you're just going to do it. All right. No clarification needed for Cancer. That's a clear story. Let's move on. All right. So Cancer, much luck to you. I'm glad you're standing in your power and your truth. We are moving on to Leo now. Let's find out what Cancer new moon energies we have for Leo. All right. So welcome, everybody. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. I want to thank each and every one of you. It does help my channel with the algorithms of these Cancer new moon important messages. I hope they resonate for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're welcome to see their sign play out. Just keep in mind that if this doesn't resonate, check your natal chart for your moon, rising, and Venus, because that could better resonate with you. All right. And welcome everybody again. All right. So this is for Leo, sun, moon, rising. I'm starting at 4927. 4927 for Leo. Let's get this party started. All right, Leo. Divine spirit and guides, please give me Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus' story. What messages do my divine Leos, hopefully, Leo, you are in an abundant, prosperous place. Praying for you. All right, here we go. All right, that's the last shuffle. All right, Leo, sun, moon, rising. Okay, so you have cards. So Leo, you're dealing with a karmic situation, that there's a soulmate karmic tie, twin flame. It could be a relationship, could be a career. I have the Knight of Swords saying that it's going to be blunt, quick communication coming in. If you don't already know you're going to be meeting this person, then blunt, quick Knight of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energies is coming in to tell you, hello, you just met your soulmate, or your twin flame, or it's about to happen, or you were questioning it. There's your answer. It could be a karmic tie if you're not looking at a relationship, or this doesn't resonate on your relationship side. This could be something that is going to be a perfect fit in a personal nature. Maybe it's a purchase of a home. Maybe it's a relationship that you're looking for. Maybe it's a career opportunity that you have been waiting on. The next card that I have for you, my Leos, is that this is you in your power. Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is about, I'm confident. I'm in my power. I'm ready to do this shit. Let's take it on. Bring it. That's the Queen of Wands energies. Okay. So you are in your Queen of Wands energy about a karmic soulmate twin flame tie. It doesn't always have to be about relationship. It could be a perfect purchase. It could be a perfect career. Blunt, quick communication is going to come in, and you're going to be standing like, okay, bring that blunt, quick communication on. Because you know what? Bring it. I'm ready. I got this, right? You're Leo, you're standing strong in your power, all right? And so let's go ahead and get some more Leo messages. Come on, Leo. Divine Spirit and guides, let us get some more messages that Leo needs to hear for their higher good. All right, just give me those messages for my Leo, sun, moon, rising. Don't try to make it fit, Leo. If this isn't your story and you're like, what? This doesn't match what I'm going through. It's not your story. Check your natals for your moon, rising, and Venus, because it could be that this resonates with someone else, okay? So I have the strength card. Not only are you standing in your power of strength or standing from a position of strength, Leo, you're also having all right? You may be dealing with another Leo if it's a Leo on Leo, but you are standing not only in your strength, but you are disciplined, determined. You have the energies of the Cancer feeding you that this is something that you are willing to take on and kick ass, take names, whatever the situation is. You are the universe is lending you the strength. You will be successful in this venture if it's a relationship with a twin flame karmic tie, or career or purchase, whatever it is that this means to you, or however it plays out with you and resonates with you. The Six of Wands is speaking to success, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. So whatever the hell you're doing, Leo, it's going to end up the way you want to. Your energies of not letting any kind of failure is not an option. That's what I'm hearing intuitively in my mind. Leo, failure is not an option. You are in a place of strength. You are determined, disciplined to take this karmic soulmate twin flame tie on, and will accept nothing but success. You may be dealing with a Virgo if it's a relationship. The Hermit card came up, or you may be seeking isolation and a deeper wisdom, because planning is fortitude, and planning your future steps and strategy is a strength for Leo. All right, they're not just going to come at it helter skelter. They do sometimes work off the sometimes Leos just take charge and do things like on the spur of the moment, because that's how great they are at being spontaneous and making quick-minded decisions. But in this case, not only will you be successful, not only will you be coming from a place of strength when it comes to this karmic soulmate tie, you'll also be seeking a deeper isolation and a deeper wisdom, right? Which sets you up for better success, unless you're dealing with a Virgo, Leo. You could have a Virgo assist. Virgos and Leos, usually when it comes to a dynamics, they're pretty good together. All right. They what one doesn't have for fortitude, the other one has for the intelligence. They bring it together and they accomplish anything. All right. So then I have the Knight of Wands. An offer is coming in of action, passion, travel. This may lead to some kind of a change for you when it comes to location or new job or new opportunity. But whatever this action, passion driven is going to excite you, it's going to trigger your let's do this action. It's going to lead to a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy of being stable, prosperous, abundant. It's going to get you to a better place, a stable place, a place where you feel grounded and you feel natural in it. The Page of Wands is speaking to messages of action, passion, and energy. So this buildup has been something that you've been anticipating, Leo. You've been anticipating the buildup of this karmic soulmate tie. So when this Knight of Swords, quick, blunt, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy comes in, you're prepared for it. You were expecting it because you've been having messages of action and adventure of some kind of change in the wind. You've been waiting and expecting that communication. All right. The Ace of Coins is saying that it's going to lead to something of 50 years of 401k. This Ace of Coins is all about a new start, a big beginning. It could be a new business. It could be a new venture, but whatever it is that this karmic tie is, relationship, career, or personal, right? It's going to be leading to a long-term new beginning should you choose it. All right. And I think that this is something that you've been waiting for because there's been a buildup and a lead up to it. I do have Justice is in your favor. You could be dealing with a Libra, but Justice is going to be in your favor in this endeavor. No wonder you have the Success card. I have, you are going to be walking away from something. So if this is a career, you will be, if you're getting promoted, you're going to be walking away from something because you have reached a point of ascension, of evolution, stepping up to claim your prize. Okay. If this is a career, if this is a relationship, you may have to cut some ties with somebody that may not be, because when we ascend and we evolve and we go and we promote, you may be leaving behind people in a different department, right? People that you're close to, friends, relatives. It doesn't necessarily mean you're walking away from somebody in love, but you may have to walk away from somebody in order to step up into this evolution or ascension, because we can't always take everybody with us, right? Is what I'm having here. I do have the 10 of Coins. Yes, Leo, this is the best story ever. You are in your power. You are in your strength. You have a karmic soulmate, twin flame tie. You've been waiting for the communication. This is something that's been a buildup. You've got this deeper isolation and wisdom coming in to help you become successful. You could be dealing with a Hermit, which is a Virgo. So for energy wise, you could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with another Leo on a basis. You could be dealing with the Virgo. Those are the powers that I have, but 10 of Coins is the best of the best. This is going to lead to a dream job, dream person, whatever it is, dream house, dream purchase, whatever it is that you're going to have to leave behind, though, it's going to be worth it because you're ascending, you're evoluting. Okay. So Leo, that is awesome. No clarity needed there either. I like this. I don't like when I have to clarify something that doesn't make sense. All right. So 57:26. We're moving on. Everybody hit the like, share, and subscribe. Welcome all viewers, subscribers, new persons. Thank you for like, sharing, and subscribing. It does help my channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. We're moving on to Virgo. Let's find out what Virgo needs to know. What's their important message? I'm going to change the deck now. I'm going to use the deck that I have here. I can't think. Cosmic Tarot. All right. So we're going to use the Cosmic Tarot because this one's played out now. All right. Virgo, let me take a sip of water. Virgo, I'm going to start your time at 58:05. Divine Spirit and Guides, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome, cross watchers. Let's watch the story play out for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. If this isn't your story, please don't try to make it fit. You can't fit a round object in a square peg. Don't try to make it fit. It could not be your story. It could be somebody else's story. Please check your natal chart for your Moon, Rising, and Venus. Again, I always tell people I'm a Virgo Sun. I'm a Libra Rising. I'm an Aries Moon. Sometimes it's a piece of each one. Sometimes it's just one. Okay. So what doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. This is some Virgo story. Okay. 2 more shuffles is what I'm hearing intuitively. 2 more shuffles. That was 1 and 1 more, Virgo. All right, Virgo, here we go. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Divine Spirit and Guides. Okay. I got a whole bunch of flip overs here. Well, I got 1. I got 3 of Swords. So something is going to be painful. But, Virgos, we figure it out. All right. So Divine Spirit and Guides, please give me the messages that Virgo most needs to hear for their divine information to help them through the Cancerian times and Cancerian energies of emotions. I don't know about you, but I'm a Libra Rising, but I'm not into emotions. I'm an Aries Moon. I'm into fire. I'm not into emotions. So that could be why I have the 3 of Swords coming up. And if this is my story, all right. If it is, I'll claim it. If not, I'm moving on. I have a card that flipped. Virgos, Welcome, welcome. I hope that you are in an abundant, prosperous, stable place as best as can be in these energies of water, emotion. All right, that's it. I don't see anything. I swear to God, I saw one. Check it one more time. I don't want it to be a very important card that I'm missing. All right. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. All right. Yeah, that's it. No flippers. Okay. So our story is that there's going to be a painful sorrow, something that we're going to be walking away from, or something that's going to not be our choice, because I don't see any Virgo wanting to run out and get pain. All right. Unless you're just into that. Then there's the Three of Wands, no opportunities and options for anything going on right now. And that may be painful. We may be wanting to move on to a different career or a relationship, and it's just no opportunities and options, no paths open to us. Messages of Pentacles. So there is messages that prosperity, stability, and abundance, whether it's in a career or whether it's in a personal venture, maybe you had plans on doing something and they just didn't fall through. Maybe it's a love relationship that you're having to let go because there is no other option. You just can't stay in it no more. Whatever the situation is, the message of prosperity, stability, and abundance is there. So it's telling you, okay, yeah, you're going to go through some pain. Yes, it's going to be a painful process, but there's no opportunities, options open to you right now, but they will come. All right. That's not what we all want to hear, but with the Cancer moon and emotions, we're not having something that's going to happen that's going to be no going back to. All right. So if you're in a relationship, Virgo, or if you're in a career opportunity, you can feel when you're fixing to get the axe. If it's a career, it's a lead up to it. It's not like you just come to, well, sometimes you come to work and there's, hey, we closed the business and there's a sign on the door and you didn't even know that this was happening. If it's a relationship or it's something else, though, sometimes you do have the lead up and that things just aren't working. And this is I want to say a brutal ending. So sometimes when I say that, people are confused and say, well, how can you have a brutal ending? All right. Well, this is how brutal it can be. If you come home and you walk through the door and you find somebody in bed with your husband or wife, that's pretty brutal. Okay. If you come to work, your shit's packed up on the box and security's escorting you out the door, that's pretty brutal. All right. There's no notice about it. It's just boom. Right. If there's a calamity and somebody cleaned out your bank account, that's a 10 of swords. That's pretty brutal. Okay. Brutal is what it means. Brutal. It means non-expected. It's going to bring on a whole host of pain and grief. There was no lead up to it. There was no preparation to it. So Virgo, we are going to be going through a painful process that there is no options at this moment for us to step into and say, okay, well, that's all right. I've got other options and opportunities. All right. But they will be coming. All right. And this is going to be the Cancer's new moon energies and stuff like that. Whatever's ending for us, the universe is bringing about because it needs to come about. Right. And there's no go backs. With the 10 of swords, there's no go backs. This isn't one that I'll call you if we have a position come back open. We'll take you back again. This is no finding your lover or your husband or your spouse in bed with another person. There's no, oh, you know what? Psych, my bad. This person's not really in the bed. There's no go backs. You can't take it back. It's not something that you can unsee. It's not something that you can unlive. This is a brutal ending, all right, of something for us, okay? It's going to lead to us. Okay, the Emperor was in reverse. So the Emperor, again, is an Aries. We may be dealing with an Aries. It may be an Aries that delivers the message or that brings on the pain. I don't feel that that's the case. Intuitively, I feel like there's going to be no action that we can take. All right. In this situation, we don't have any control, Virgo. And I know this is like a sad ass. I wouldn't want to hear it either. I hope this doesn't resonate on my sun side. I hope I hope my Aries moon or my Libra rising is where I should be looking. But if this is for me, and something happens because the energies can play out, it's timeless. There's going to be no action that I can take. All right. I'm going to have to accept it. This was out of my control. The Emperor's in reverse. I have no control, no say over it. I didn't have any closure. It was just something brought upon me. Okay. It could be somebody could have sabotaged you at work. It could be that there was a another relationship going on while you were in a relationship. The Three of Cups is in reversed. Okay. So if the Three Cups was in the upright, it could be that this is going on now at the time, but the Three of Cups is in reverse. So you're coming out of a place of appreciation, celebration with your friends. You're coming out of a place where someone backstabbed you, told on you, betrayed you, slept with your man or woman. Whatever it is, the situation's over, right? The fat lady is already saying, but we're feeling the repercussions of something that we didn't have any control over, whether it was love, relationship, career, a purchase that we thought. This could be as simple as something that we really, really wanted, a purchase, that a home, a car, something that we had. Maybe we were going, and this is just out there, it's random. Maybe we were wanting to be a foster parent, or maybe we were looking for an adoption, and it just didn't happen, right? Something wasn't in our favor, right? Someone backed out, the Three of Cups. That could be somebody backing out of a situation, backing out of an offer, all right? But we are going to be in a place, this is the good side of it. Remember, there's a bad side and a good side to everything. The good side is that it's going to lead it to us, because we have no other options. We have no choice. There was no control on our end, Virgo. We're going to take it with the faith that the universe is going to bring us. We're going to take that leap of faith. It could be dealing with an Aries, but we are going to take a leap of faith and trust the universe is giving us this pain and giving us this suffering and giving us this thing that we have no control over, because it has something better for us. Okay. We're taking that leap of faith with the Fool card. I have the Seven of the Pentacles. So whatever the situation was, we were at a crossroads anyway. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, whatever this situation was, there may have been a lead up. You may have been feeling that you don't know if you want to invest any more time or energies in a relationship, career, purchase, whatever it is that this situation is. If it resonates, take it, claim it. If it doesn't, chuck it in the bucket. Timeless, so let it play out. But we may have felt it coming, and we may have felt, you know what? I'm not going to quit my job. I'm not going to quit this relationship, but I'm at a crossroads. So either way it goes, if this person leaves me or if the job fires me, I'm going to go ahead and take it and accept it, because I was at a crossroads with it anyway, is what I'm hearing, Virgo. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles is saying that you're going to be okay though, either way. All right. So if you're losing your job, losing a relationship, losing something that you had a goal, a dream, and it just someone backed out on it, you're going to be okay, Virgo. The Nine of Pentacles is you being okay, being independent, solo. You've been there before. You're coming. This is you. A card of strength for us, Virgos. We always land on our feet. So no matter what happens in this endeavor, we're going to be okay, is what this Nine of Pentacles says. Okay. We're going to be independent, solo. We're going to have to go it alone, but that's nothing a Virgo hasn't faced before. All right. Then I have the Four of Pentacles. We are going to be in a place that we're going to be very critical, choosy about how we interact in relationships or careers in the future, or purchases, or whatever it is that we are dealing with. We are going to be nitpicky and critical. We're going to be selective about our choices. We're going to be in a fear mode based, which you would be, about putting ourselves out there again. All right. But we will be standing in our place of strength of not needing to take a hurry and be in a hurry. We're going to take time to isolate, seek a deeper wisdom on why the hell this happened to me. That's just me, Virgo, thinking. All right. Could be having another Virgo going through something with you, and they could be assisting you. But I feel like it's us taking a step back, saying, well, I'm not just going to throw myself out there quick, like in a hurry. I'm going to take my time before I invest into a career or relationship. Stand strong in my independence, because I'm a very strong person. I'm going to land on my feet no matter what. But the Two of Pentacles is that there are going to be two options that you're going to be juggling. There are going to be two things that come in with personal and career, or something that you're going to be juggling. All right. So while we're taking a step back, while we're deciding that we're going to isolate ourselves, seek a deeper wisdom. We're not just going to run out there and throw ourselves into chaos. Okay. We're going to stand strong in our power, right? That we can be alone and be okay. We don't need somebody to prop us up and hold our hand. We will be having either two options, two people coming in to help us. We'll get an assist. I don't have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles did not show up, meaning that there is no isolation, abandonment. I mean, there's going to be people that step up. with this card here, when we go to isolate ourselves, when we go to seek that deeper wisdom, we have friends, family, relatives, people who love us, Virgo, that's going to come to the plate and step up to us and offer to assist so that we're not balancing and juggling alone. All right. So that's what I have for you. Let's go ahead and get some clarity on this Three of Swords. This is one of those ones that we do need to. So Virgo, as sad as it sounds, if we need to have it, if we need to hear it, if universe is bringing us a change in a relationship, career, or something that we really, really wanted really bad, and somebody has backed out with the Three of Cups in reverse and the offer's not on the table anymore, it's going to be brutal. It was something that we really, really wanted. And it was something that we had no control over. So it's going to be something, and I hate to use the word brutal. I mean, because brutal is specific. I mean, brutal to you might not be brutal to me because, I'm an Aries moon. So I might be like, well, fuck it. I don't care. That means I just have to start over. So, but if you're dealing with something else on your moon sign, then it could be very, very brutal for you, right? So brutal is as brutal is to you specifically. Some people just like a natural fire sign will just pick it up and move on. A water sign would probably cry themselves for a week. You get where I'm going with that. All right. So brutal is as brutal does, and it just depends on the situation. All right. So let's get a hit on all right, there we go. So the Three of Swords for us, I'm clarifying what it is for Virgo, why they have the Three of Swords, pain, grief, and sorrow. We're having to move on. A Cancer, we may be dealing with a Cancer, but I don't think so. I feel like in these Cancer new energies, we're going to be having to face that. We're going to have to let go of something that's bringing us something that we were at the crossroads with, because with the Seven of Coins that came up over here, Seven of Pentacles means that there that we weren't satisfied with. We didn't know if we wanted to stay and put any more investment in something. So I feel like that the card that is clarifying the pain is that we knew something in this Cancer new moon energies is coming to put a closure, right? With quick, blunt communication. So somehow there's going to be some Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, blunt, quick communication that's going to tell us that it's over. Whether it's a relationship that's over, whether it's a career that's over, whether there was something that we thought we were going to be able to purchase, a home, car, maybe adoption, whatever this means to you, Virgo, and however it resonates with you. If it doesn't, just chuck it in the bucket. But there's going to be blunt communication that comes in and tells us something that is gone, it's done. And we don't have a choice about it. All right. It's not something that we chose to do. We didn't proactively decide. It was decided for us. We didn't have any say in it. All right. So let's go ahead and get this Ten of Swords clarified, the brutality. I have that the reason why it's going to be something painful, and there's a no-go back. This is the no-go back card. No retreat, no surrender. This is something that we're never going to go back to. All right. And I have that because when that happens, and we have no option for it, we're strong in our convictions that we didn't do anything wrong. We are strong in our convictions that we gave it our best. And we're willing to accept the messages that we needed a new beginning anyway. All right. The Page of Wands is speaking about there's new opportunity in the wind. It's not a full-blown offer. We are standing strong that we didn't do anything wrong. We did the best damn thing that we could do in the relationship, career, whatever. And we are going to accept that new opportunities of travel, relocation, passion, adventure is coming, right? We just got to trust the universe when it comes to taking this leap of faith on something we didn't have any control on. All right. So that's what I have for us, Virgo. It is not the best reading to have, but okay, we have to, we're realists. We deal with what we have to deal with. And when the cards fall wherever they may, we just have to roll with it, right, Virgo? Because we are strong, and we will move on and we'll pick it up, right? We'll make new plans. Virgos have a plan A, B, C, just in case something happens. That's how Virgos are. So if you see Virgos, they're always overthinking, nitpicking, critical, and perfectionists. And they're that way for a reason, because we always have a plan A, B, and C, just in case there's an evacuation that needs to be had. All right. We know where every exit sign is in the theater, wherever we're at, because we focus on everything to make sure that there's a preliminary action or something that can be done after the fact. So Virgos, if that is your story, hang tight, stay strong. I'm in it with you. I'm a Virgo sun. Let's see what happens. All right. All right. So we're moving on to Libra. Libra at 114. Libra 114. And welcome everybody. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. I welcome everyone. Please know that if this doesn't resonate with your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, Libra, check your natal placements and check your natal chart for your moon, rising, and Venus, because that could better resonate with you. Cross watchers are welcome to hear the story play out for Libra. And this may not resonate immediately. This may not be something that you understand what it is at this moment. This reading is timeless, and new moons, which is tomorrow, there's a week or two before the new moon that you feel the energy starting to come. You start feeling the emotional. You'll start, if you work in a call center or you work in a job where you're on the phones or you deal with customers, you've been feeling the energies that they're more argumentative, they're more emotional. What do you mean I can't have that flight? Or what do you mean I can't? And then they'll cry on you, or they'll blow up on you. I've been seeing the lead up for a minute. Okay. I've been like, okay, what's going on here? But and it can play out for 2 to 3 weeks after the new moon. Okay? So this is a timeless reading. It may not make sense to you now. Just claim it if it does eventually. If it doesn't, chuck it in the bucket. Don't try to make it fit your story. All right. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I hear 3 more shuffles for Libra. 1, 2, 3. All right, Libra, let's do this. I'm a Libra rising. Let's hear some more good stuff, right? Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What do we need to hear? Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What important messages do we need to hear during these Cancer energies? Divine spirit and guides. What is Libra's message? What important messages do they need to hear for this Cancer new moon that's happening tomorrow, playing out, can resonate for weeks after? What is the messages that my Libras need to hear? Let's get a couple more cards. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus for Libra. I have a flipper. Maybe not. One more time. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. All right, there we go. All right. So Libras. All right, here we go again. Princess of Cups, emotional fulfillment. You're going to get an offer career-wise, love-wise, something that's you've been really wanting to hear. It's going to lead to some emotional fulfillment. The Princess of Cups is messages, so it's not a full-blown offer. So you're going to feel the energies of emotional energies of something good coming. It's kind of like when you listen to your gut instinct and you're like, God, I feel like something good's going to happen. I feel like something good's going to happen, and it's going to make me happy. That's what we're going through, Libra rising here. Libra. All right. So also for Libra, sun, moon, rising, I have that at Libras. We've been feeling a little bit isolated. We've been feeling like we've been going through it. Libra, we are about being fair. We're about being equality. We like to smooth the waters for people. We're the hostess with the mostest. We always think about other people first, and we always try to be fair in every situation. It may not have landed us in too many good places, and we may have been feeling overwhelmed, isolated, abandoned, left out in the cold because not everybody agrees with our position on things, okay? And how we take sides. And we're like, okay, but what about this? And what about that? So we might not be invited to the best parties. All right, let's just put it that way, intuitively. But we are using facts and logics. We are in our best place of strength. This is the King of Swords. This is us being in our element. We know that we have to stay to our truth. We have to use facts and logic. We cannot be emotional. And so that's why in these times of the Cancer moon, we may be feeling abandoned, isolated, left to the side, because nobody's really going to be wanting to hear our truth and our facts and our logic. They're going to be like, just go with it. Just go with the flow. What do you feel from the heart? That's what we're going through right now. Okay. And Libras, it's very hard for us to be that way as a Libra rising, because we want to say, but what about the scales? I mean, like, well, what about this? What about that? No, screw that. Go with how you feel. That's what the Cancer new moon's about. It's about new beginnings and going with the flow on what your heart feels is best suited for you. All right. And it's not always easy for a Libra to do that. But we may go through, we may get the assist from a Virgo. If the Hermit is specific to a Virgo, if you're dealing with a Virgo, if you're not dealing with a Virgo, it may be that we need to seek a deeper wisdom. We need to isolate ourselves. We may be going into isolation on our own. This is not somebody putting us in timeout, Libra. This is us choosing to take a step back during this emotional time and not participate in it because it's not the best energies for us. We may just do the Virgo hermit energies of taking a step back, kind of staying in a cave and hiding it out, and deciding that facts, truth, and logic is not what the energies are all about right now. It's all about letting things go on a heart level, things that don't emotionally fulfill you anymore. It's not about weighing things out with truth and logic and facts. It's about going with the flow. And we're not Virgo sun and a Libra rising. That's not something I'm easy to go with, right? Because I always have to know why. What are we going to do? Well, what's the backup plan? So that's not easy. There's going to be no new opportunities of new beginnings during this time because we're going to have to isolate ourselves. It's going to be an isolation that we put ourselves in because we just know that the energies are not about us taking up opportunities because right now it's emotional times. Okay. We can definitely work with our families. The Four of Swords is about taking time to reflect, plan our future steps. So while everybody else is in the feels and everybody else is going with the flow of doing what feels right to them and taking everything on an emotional basis and making decisions on the emotional basis, which we feel uncomfortable with, we're just going to take time out, like the Hermit card. We're going to take time to reflect, just take vacation. This is the Four of Swords, okay? If you can't win the battle, the best thing to do is take a step back, lay back, take vacation, stay in your home, do whatever you want to do, think about it, reflect about it, plan your future steps. But don't be taking on any actions, new careers, new nothing, because everything's in emotional balance right now, in emotional energies with Cancer, okay? And we don't come from that place. We're going to have strength unless we're dealing with a Leo Libra. You may have to have strength in this time that you have to isolate yourself because the energies are going to be hard for us. We don't like to, Virgo suns, Aries moon that I am, as well as my Libra rising, all three of my thing, and my Venus is in Libra too. So everything and all of my signs and all of my natal placements do not allow for Cancer energies and water sign energies to be my groove. Okay. So when that happens and I'm having to deal with things in an emotional time and with the emotional water signs, water moon, Scorpio moon, Cancer new moons and all that other stuff, I try to stay out of it. I try to take vacation. I try not to make any permanent choices in love, career, or anything, because I don't want to do it from an emotional place. I want to do it from a thinking place, factual and logics. Emotions sometimes can get hard because, if you're making a choice by an emotional based place, it's not always the right decision because you're going with your heart instead of what's realistic. But sometimes it is. And that's why I love my water signs. I have two sisters that are Pisces, two daughters that are Scorpios, and they are water signs. And sometimes making a decision based on emotions is the right thing to do. But I just don't find that it has made it easier for me. All right. So back to you though, Libra. All right. So Libra, what other cards do I have? Focus on being grounded, focus on being stable, and in that isolation or that step back that you're taking a lay back and just reflecting on your future, what you're going to do in the future when these energies are past. Keep yourself grounded with the Queen of Pentacles energies. Let things go around you. Don't try to weigh in on things because you won't like the feedback. The World card is that we're the World card in reverse. There is no completion. There is no karmic lesson learned. We're still having to revisit it. It's not over for us, but we can retreat. The Ten of Pentacles saying that basically during this time, Libra, even though shit's going crazy with the emotions and everything, and it's not a place that we really want to be at, Ten of Pentacles is speaking to, you will do the right thing. You will keep back and let things play out. The karmic lesson it's not over for Libra. Whatever you're dealing with, relationship or career-wise, it's not over. It is going to lead to you being abundant. It is going to lead to you being grounded. You're just going to have to stay strong, take a vacation or step back, let whatever decisions, don't get into the fray when people start arguing with the left and the right. This is not a time for us to step in and say, but what about what's fair? What about the scales balance? We need to take a step back and just let things play out. We will still come out on top. We're not gonna get fired, end our career, love, relationship. if we just take a step back and let everything go. Just go with the flow. All right. Don't try to change anything. Don't put your input into anything. Don't try to start anything new, career or relationship wise. Just go with the flow. Things are going to feel weird for us because we're not, this is the moon Pisces card. You may be dealing with the Pisces, but I really feel like in this time of uncharted, unknown paths, where we don't really have a clear vision on where we're going with this energy, just go with it. Just go with it, stay grounded, and just go with the flow. Don't try to make any decisions. Don't try to start anything new at this moment, Libra, because we come from a factual place. Just ride the wave. All right. The moon card is talking about the unknown, uncharted, something that we can't see clearly. But everything is going to come to pass. All right. Just ride the wave. You're not losing anything from here. We're just taking a vacation. We're isolating ourselves, taking the time out. We're not going to enter the fray. We're going to stay strong. And that's what I got. And it doesn't even need clarity. It just means that Libra, at this time, don't be offering any options and don't be talking about what's fair or what's not fair. People are going with the flow based on emotions. That's not a place that we are experts at. And, if somebody asks your opinion, you could be like, do what's best for you. Follow your heart. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I have for you, Libra. No clarification needed. Much love to you, Libra. I'll be in it with you in the thick of it, and stay prosperous, happy, and abundant. Okay. All right. So Libra, that is your reading. And I'm a Libra rising. So all three of my signs, I'm going to have to figure out which one is going to play out for me. I've already had my Aries moon, my Libra rising, and my Virgo sun. So let's see what everybody else has. If it doesn't fit you, Libra, let it go. Check your natal chart. It may just not be your story. All right. So now we are moving on to Scorpio. What do my Scorpios need to know for important messages from the universe during this new moon? I want to welcome everybody to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. All your likes, shares, subscribes, and views, they do help my channel, and I appreciate everyone. I'm praying for everybody's abundance, prosperity, and stability during these times. And a lot of you guys don't take this as a bad time. It is a good time for a lot of people. It's just not good for people that are fixed signs, or people that are maybe cardinal signs may be affected. I am an Aries moon, and I know that the nodes coming soon are Aries driven. So Aries moon is going to be a good thing for the nodes. We have the nodes switching places from Taurus and Scorpio. All right. The north side of the moon nodes was in Taurus and the south was in the Scorpio. And now it's going soon here to Aries moon and Libra on the south node. So that will be a powerful time for me because that's in the placements of where I was born. So don't think this Cancer new moon energies is not something that's good. If you are an emotions-based person or you're flexible, mutable, if you don't have anything that's close to a fixed sign, you're going to be able to go and ride those waves. You're going to be almost like a surfer. Okay. But if it's something that, like, you're a Libra, it's going to affect a lot of Libras. It's going to affect a lot of Tauruses. Scorpios a little bit, it's going to be affected. There's going to be some signs that are fixed, that are Aquarius especially. There are going to be some fixed signs that are going to need to take a vacation. All right. We're not really emotionally driven people. All right. We like facts, logic. All right. So Scorpio, again, I'm starting you at 128. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What can my Scorpios in this Cancer new moon important messages expect for their higher good? What messages do they need to hear? My Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Scorpio, if it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. Check your natal chart for your rising, moon, and your Venus sign. See what better resonates with you. And class watchers, again, you are very welcome to watch what plays out for my Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Oh, that was almost a disaster. All right. So that was the last shuffle. Divine Spirit and Guides. Ooh, all right. There's already a flipper here. Bear with me. This must be a very important card. Okay, so Scorpio, you are going to be letting go of toxicity in this emotional time of Cancer. You may be letting go of a toxic situation with a family member, a relative, a job, but something that has been brought to light, you are breaking out of toxicity on, okay? Something that you're leaving behind with this new beginning in the Cancer new moon, all right? One more shuffle, I feel. All right, here we go. All right, divine spirit and guides, Scorpio, sun, moon, rising. What messages do Scorpio, sun, moon, rising need to hear for their higher good? I have some cards that flipped over. All right, divine spirit and guides, what messages do my Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus need to hear? There we go. Okay. All right, divine spirit and guides, what messages do my Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus need to hear? Divine spirit and guides, Scorpio's message. Scorpio, give me Scorpio. Scorpio, my 2 daughters are Scorpio. I love my Scorpios. Okay, there's a flipper here. All right, let's see what we got so far. All right, and I hope, let me see, make sure no more flippers. All right, no more flippers. Okay, Scorpio, you're coming out of a toxic situation. You are strong in your conviction about something, and you have come out the other end. Okay, you stand firm, you stood firm, you are going to stand firm, and you're going to break this toxic tie in the situation. You have sought, this is a Pisces, the hangman is, if you're dealing with a Pisces, this would be the hangman. Pisces seeking a different perspective. You have already sought a different perspective, which led you, or is going to lead you, depending on if this is your present or your past or something you've been dealing with. You've sought a different perspective. You figured it out, shined a light on something, on how to deal with this toxic situation, and you've broken free of it. Okay. The King of Wands in the reverse is not a very good person. The King of Wands is a person that is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. When they're in the upright, they're a very action-driven person. They are about putting themselves out there, taking action. This is like an emperor. This is like somebody that is like a Sagittarius. They're very people that are in and out. They're not the ones that usually stick around, but they're the ones that get shit done. Okay, they're the leaders. Okay. Now, when this is in the reverse, this person doesn't have your best interest at heart. This person is not wanting to take action. This person has gone cold on you. This person has ghosted you. This person is not taking any action towards you and not participating with you. So you could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You don't have to. It could just be you're dealing with someone with those energies. Okay. 7 of Cups means that you have options and opportunities that are open to you. So this is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy about different opportunities and options are open now that you've broke free from a toxic situation. The Princess of Swords is that you're no longer, if it was in the upright, this is about somebody standing on the sideline, watching things, being a spy, not in a bad way, but just watching things play out before they make their decisions on what they want to do and when they want to step in. Okay. You have decided to step in, step up. You are done watching. You have gotten the perspective and enlightenment you need to. Could have been from a Pisces, but now you are standing firm. You have broken the toxic tie, and you're no longer willing to put up with the behavior of someone that has either ghosted, blocked you, no more action, and you're done with it. All right. You've broken that toxic tie. And opportunities are now going to present themselves. Options are now going to present themselves to you, Scorpio, because you have put a finality to it. You're like, you've addressed it. You've addressed the elephant in the room, and you've called a spade, and you have dealt with it. All right. The Ace of Pentacles is talking about you're not accepting a universe divine beginning. It could have been from this person that was lying and that wasn't giving you the opportunity for truth. And you've found that out. So you're not going to take that option and opportunity. You're going to focus on what other options and opportunities that are coming open for you, but you're going to be very cautious. You know what you want now because you're no longer standing in the sidelines. You know what you want now. You have gained that enlightenment and that perspective on where you're going to stand firm on. So be careful about what options you do take now that you're enlightened, because some of these options and opportunities will be toxic and some will be perfect. Okay. I have the card of the moon. The moon card could be that you're dealing with a Pisces. You have 2 Pisces cards. You have strong Pisces energy, but you are a water sign, Scorpio. So, hey, but if you are not dealing with a Pisces, the moon card is about going down an unknown, unclear path, an uncharted territory. Yours was in the reverse. So you have true clarity after seeking enlightenment, coming out of the dark and coming out of the sidelines because you have gotten the knowledge and the enlightenment that you need on somebody that was being shady. All right. And now you are ready to step up to the plate, stand firm in your convictions, break out of the toxic association with something that was keeping you stuck, trapped. You were unclear on something. You didn't have any insight on something that was sabotaging you or keeping you stuck, Scorpio. But now that you are no longer willing to entertain it and you have broken free. All right. So enlightenment, clarity, the moon in reverse, you have true clarity on how you feel about something that you feel like somebody was trying to sabotage, or somebody was ghosting you, or somebody was keeping you in the dark. You're in full clarity now about what options and opportunities you want to partake of, relationship, career, however that is for you. And Pisces, you are standing in your strength. Unless you're dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, you are standing in a place of strength, discipline, determination, unless you're dealing with a Leo, that you have put an end to whatever this toxic, sabotaging, lying, cheating, somebody that was leading you astray. You've got full clarity. So you are going to be doing great. It looks for the Cancer new moon, all right? About new starts, new beginnings. Your eyes are wide open, okay? And you're not in the dark about anything. So something that you got clarity on, or something that you're soon to be getting clarity on, is going to lead to you taking strength and not putting up with that drama anymore. I'm setting this card deck aside and taking on a new deck for my next signs, okay? So no clarifying needed there, Scorpio. You have woke up. Sleeping Beauty has woke up to the evil queen and knows what needs to be done, and has come out of the dark about something, gotten enlightenment on the way, and is standing firm and strong in their strength, okay? So now we are going to move on to Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? It is 1:35, and we have the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome, Sagittarius. I hope that this finds you in an abundant, prosperous, stable place. I hope that everything is going good with these energies. Let's get some important messages for my Sagittarius. Please don't try to make it fit. If it's not your story, let it go. It is what it is. All right. This is someone's story. All right. So Sagittarius, let us get the stories here. Two more shuffles for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for hitting the like, share, and subscribe. I love the support that you're showing my channel. I hope that this resonates with a lot of people. If it doesn't, don't try to claim it. Check all your natal signs and check what's better for you. This is just some important messages that I feel like Aries all the way to Pisces. My subscribers, new viewers, whoever sees this video, it's timeless. Let it play out. The moon energies are a week or two before the new moon, as well as can play out 2 to 3 weeks until the full moon. All right. So here we go, Sagittarius, this last shuffle. All right. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Well, we're starting already. Okay. So you got these cards. We're taking these back. All right. Let's play these out. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Divine Spirit and guides, please give me the messages for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages do my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to hear for their higher good? What messages, Divine Spirit and guides, does my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to hear during this time of the Cancer moon? Let's see what we got. All right. And there. All right, we got enough. All right. First thing that I see is a karmic tie. So Sagittarius, this time of Cancer new moon, you're going to feel a karmic association. You're going to feel very good about something. You feel right about something. Something is finally clicking in place for you, Sagittarius, that you are going to own it. You're going to own it because you're going to feel it, and it's going to be something that makes you feel very good, okay? It's going to be on either a relationship level or a career level, or something that you've really been wanting, and you're going to know that this is the right time, all right? I feel like there's going to be a lot of options and opportunities. With the 7 of Cups, it's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energies. In this time, when there's a lot of options and opportunities open to you, okay, you're going to go with what feels perfect and what feels right, and you're going to make the right choice. You are in it to win it. This is the 9 of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, about taking something all the way to the end, not giving up on something, and been waiting for this right, perfect opportunity. All right. You have walked away from something that no longer served your higher purpose. You were no longer receiving any karmic lessons, or there was nothing more to be gained in a situation. So since you have walked away from a situation and had been taking charge, or will be taking charge, because this could be playing out. So this could be something is coming in. It's going to feel perfect. It could be relationship, career, lots of options and opportunities that you've been waiting for after walking away from something or having to walk away from something to claim it. Okay. You will be knowing exactly what action to take with the Emperor energies. It could be an Aries you're dealing with. If you're not dealing with an Aries, it means that when the time comes open, the time that you've been waiting for a long time, it's going to allow you to walk away from something that's going to lead to you taking charge, and justice is in your favor. Whatever it is that you choose in this karmic twin flame tie, relationship, career, whatever it is that you've been waiting a long time for, it's here. Justice is in your favor. It could be a Libra you're dealing with or an Aries. Okay. But it is a perfect fit. Something that you've been working and dedicating yourself to. 8 of Coins, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is someone putting in the work. Okay. So whatever this opportunity and this option is that you've been waiting a long time for, you're willing to walk away from whatever it is and take action, step up like a boss. Because justice is in your favor. So you know it's something that is going to be very good for you. It's going to feel perfect. It's going to make you feel so good. And you're going to know that you're making the right decision in walking away from something else, right? You've been waiting for this for a long time, whether it's career or relationship. You've been working very dedicated, very hard, focusing all your energy on putting in the work, right? And I feel like that has led you to, you're either going to get married, you're going to get engaged, you're going to be celebrating with family and friends for something coming to fruition, something that either you've been really wanting for a long time. And this doesn't always have to be about career and relationship. It could always be about a personal choice. Maybe you're buying a home and now you're celebrating with your friends and everything for a purchase that you made, right? Maybe you've been waiting a long time, working hard and dedicated to being able to take a long-term vacation that you've been wanting to take. And now you've got the money. The time is right. It's a perfect fit. The options and opportunities have come upon you. You're ready to walk away from work, whatever the situation means to you, however it resonates with you, Sagittarius. Claim it if it resonates. If not, chuck it in the bucket, let it play out. But this is going to lead to a celebration of a big nature. All right. This isn't just like getting a new dog or getting a new pet. This is when you want to bring every relative in your whole extended family, friends, relatives, and everything to celebrate a big win, something that you've been waiting and putting a lot of effort and time in waiting for. All right. A perfect fit. And you're going to know it's a perfect fit. And I do have that you have waited with the 3 of Wands. You have been waiting for your ships to come in, and your ships are in. All right. No clarification needed on this, Sagittarius. It's a beautiful reading. You are going to feel perfectly sublime. Dream come true is what I'm hearing. When these options and opportunities that you've been waiting for a long time allow you to walk away from what? Being single, walk away from what? Being in a stuck, trapped career, being able to purchase your dream home, being able to go on vacation, but you will be taking charge. You will be taking action. You will be snapping that up. Justice is in your favor unless you're dealing with a Libra. You've been putting in the long-term and dedication. Everybody's going to want to celebrate it with you. They're like, this couldn't have happened to a better person. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Whatever the situation is, you've been waiting for your ships to come in for a long time. Well, they're here. They've docked. All right. They're at the marina. All right. So that's what I hear for you, Sagittarius. That was like the best reading ever, besides Leo's. Congratulations, Sagittarius, whatever you're going to be going through. And this is not going to resonate with every Sagittarius. Maybe you're going through it, but for some Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, this is your time. You've been waiting and you deserve it. Like I hear in my mind, the universe saying this could have happened to a better person is what I'm hearing. All right. So whatever that means to you, Sagittarius, much love to you. Hopefully you're, praying for your prosperity, abundance, but you'll know exactly what to do. There's no confusion. You've been waiting for it, and you'll know it's a perfect fit because it'll feel so beautiful. It'll feel like you'll just know it upon knowing it. Okay. That this is it. All right. All right. So after Sagittarius, we are now moving on to Capricorn. We are now moving on to Capricorn at 1:43. We're doing excellent on time. What is it, my Capricorns? Welcome, Capricorns. Please like, share, and subscribe. I welcome everybody. Thank you for supporting my channel by sharing and subscribing to the channel and viewing my views. I really appreciate it. I do this out of the bottom of my heart because I wish for everybody to have any important messages. I'm not getting paid to do it, obviously, maybe one day, who knows? But right now, I just want everybody to be happy, prosperous, abundant. And I pray for that for everyone, every single video. I hope this finds you in an abundant, prosperous place. and welcome to my channel. All right. So we have Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, if it doesn't fit you, don't take it, don't claim it, chuck it in the bucket. Welcome, cross watchers. You're always welcome to watch your person, their energies play out, because sometimes roles can be reversed. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's do this. I got one more shuffle. All right. And before I do that, I'm going to take a sip of water. Thanks, guys, for your patience. All right. Let's get some water. All right. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. All right. And I thank all my moderators. Moderators, I really appreciate and love you to death. Thank you so much. Everybody give a like out or just a shout out to Michaela, Kat, and Andreas, Sunny. Those are my moderators. They're my family and friends, and much love to them. And I really appreciate each and every one of them. Okay. So Capricorn, without further ado, let's do this. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Divine Spirit and Guides, please give me the messages that will best help my Capricorns in this time of the energies of the Cancer new moon. What messages are important for them during this time? Okay, you guys got some messages, buddy. Mm-hmm. All right. What else? Do we have any other flippers? No. All right. So we got some cards on the deck. You are determined. You are going to win. You're coming out on a winning end there after being solo. All right. Let's get some more messages. Divine Spirit and Guides. My Capricorns need to hear what's going on with them. What is going on with them? What messages are going to be playing out or is playing out for them now or will soon be playing out for them or maybe not play out for them in particular. Let's see what universe has for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. So here we go. All right. So we have these cards that I am placing out to tell the story of the important messages that are playing out for Capricorn. All right. What I see here, Capricorn, is that you are strong in your conviction. You are not backing down. Even if you have to do it solo, you'll do it solo. You are staying the road. You know that you're playing the long game is what I see here. Okay. So what I see with these three cards is that you are playing the long game. You are willing to wait, even if it's you being by yourself, if it's you being independent, if this is you picking up the load yourself. So whether this is a career, relationship, or whatever the situation may be, you're willing to go it alone because you're standing strong in your conviction that no matter what it is, you are playing the long game. You know, and you're just going to stand strong, even if you have to walk that path alone, is what I hear. Because what you do know and what the universe is bringing to you is your 50 years. If it's a relationship, your person. If it's a career, you're going to end up with the 401k to allow you to retire. It's going to lead to your stability, abundance, your prosperity. So whatever it is that you are walking that path alone, strong in your conviction, going out, playing the long game, you know that at the end, it's what you need to do because it's for your higher good, is what I'm hearing intuitively. There are no messages of prosperity, stability, because at this time, you are going against the grain. You are going against what everybody's telling you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, no, it's going to end in catastrophe. Whatever it is, you're not heeding the messages because you are standing strong in your thing. If I have to walk this path alone, being independent, solo, not having somebody to prop me up, I don't need it. I don't need anybody to hold my hand, but I know my long game and I'm playing the long game. All right. But you will not be getting messages of prosperity, stability, and abundance, but you will be getting emotional fulfillment out of this because the messages that are coming in of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio are lending you the energies that you are doing the right thing. You're following your heart. Okay. It's not an offer. It's not a King of Cups, emotional balance, or anything like that. It's just messages that are coming to you, and instinctively you're knowing that you're doing the right thing. You're following your heart. Okay. So whatever this is, it's an endeavor. You may be getting an assist from a Virgo. If you're not getting the assist from a Virgo, you are taking the time to isolate yourself, seek a deeper wisdom when you're walking this path alone because nobody sees it but you. You are strong in your conviction that this is your path and this is the long game that you need to play for your long-term stability, prosperity in a relationship or a career. All right. The Hermit is all about seeking that deeper wisdom unless you're getting the assist from a Virgo. Not only a Virgo, but maybe a Taurus, because the Hierophant in the upright would be a Taurus person. If you're not having the assist from a Taurus, then what it is that in the upright, the Hierophant means that you are having trust in a traditional type of relationship, traditional type career, traditional type of way of doing things, but yours is in the reverse. So you are doing something and playing this long game, strong in your conviction, because you realize that you have to think outside the box. So what you are doing, what you are choosing to do is you're choosing to go an unorthodox way. Everybody's saying, what the hell are you doing, Capricorn? Why are you playing the hard? Why are you doing it the hard way? Because you realize, and you've got messages of emotional fulfillment, you're following your heart, you're standing strong and firm in your conviction, even if you have to walk the path alone, because you're playing the long game and you realize that this is going to take me doing something untraditional way, thinking outside the box, doing things different, and that nobody can understand, but I know. All right, that's what you're saying, Capricorn, okay? And it's going to lead to you being emotionally fulfilled, emotionally balanced, emotionally stable in an emotional place that it's a good place, right? Or it may lead to you being with somebody, a Queen of Cups, he or she, person that is very emotionally balanced, very nurturing, very loving, very open to receiving and giving love. So if this isn't you taking on those energies, then this path that you're going to in the long run will end with this person. Maybe that's what you're holding out for, a person like this. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy of someone that's very emotionally giving and nurturing, somebody that's very open to love and giving love and receiving love, and you're holding out for the long term, all right? You feel like there's unfinished business, okay? So with the World card in the upright, it's the last card in the tarot deck, and it talks about karmic lessons, putting to closure, leaving something behind, evolution and ascension. There's nothing more to be gained here, you know, but you're dealing with unfinished business, okay? So you're finishing something that you didn't put a closure on. The Death card could be a Scorpio. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio because remember, this could be past, present, or future. Let it play out. If it does, claim it. But there's something that you didn't put a closure on that everybody told you that you should put a closure on. Everybody's like, what are you waiting for? End that already. All right. Relationship, career, or whatever. You're in a dead end situation. Just end it already. You know, you know, you're following your heart and what your heart's telling you to do. It is Cancer right now. You're dealing with unfinished business, something that you're not willing to put behind you or put a final closure to, because you realize that you're playing the long game. You're in it to win it with the Nine of Wands. There's something that you're not giving up on, or a person you're not giving up on. Okay. It could be somebody that's very confident. It could be somebody that's very energetic, somebody that is very charismatic. There's someone that's very confident. You could be dealing with that type of person, or it could be a person like that that's lending you energies of staying the path and walking you through it. Or you could be putting these energies yourself of taking action, right? And staying to your truth, right? But it hasn't been a very, it's not going to be, because remember, this could be present or future, or it could be the past. It hasn't been a very nice ride. If it's been something that you're going through already, and it's something that's playing out for you already, and it's not something that's going to happen tomorrow or in the next 2 or 3 weeks, you've been playing the long game and you've been holding out against better person's advice. You've been doing it your way because it's an unorthodox, untraditional way. You're not willing to put an end to it. You're not willing to put it's unfinished business, but it hasn't been a walk in the park. The Five of Cups is somebody that's not able to let go of something, that's hanging and clinging on to the past, that's stuck and trapped in the I should have, would have, could have done, but you realize you're not willing to let this go. Whatever this person is, or this career is, or this situation is, you're not willing to put it to end. You're willing to stay in it to win it, okay? And you're willing to plan, strategize, think outside the box, play the long game. The Four of Swords is somebody that's being patient, planning it out, strategizing, using strategy to make sure that they win the game, and get what they want. And are usually the Four of Swords is a very successful card. It's about, planning after a win, planning after a battle. You've been through it. You've come out the other end, and now you're just planning for your successful future. All right. So there is no clarity needed here, Capricorn. You're determined to do things unorthodox. People are telling you leave it behind you. It's not worth it. It's dead end career or whatever, and you're standing in it saying, no, look, this is my life, my way. I'm going to do things differently. I'm playing a long game here, but it's kind of like placing a bet on a losing team, you know, and it's like a shot in the dark. But it's unfinished business for you, Capricorn. It's something that you're not willing to put an end to. You're following your heart, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you're standing in your truth and you're standing in your power and you're willing to walk that path alone, even if it's, you know, for whatever reason, hey, you do what you do you. All right, Capricorn. All right, so that's what I have for Capricorn. Let us move on now to Aquarius. Aquarius, it is your turn for your important messages. No need to clarify Capricorn's story. They are in it to win it. They know what they're doing. That's what I get out of that. All right. All right. So the next one is Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I start you at 155. 155. Welcome, Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses. I welcome you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope that every Aquarius that I know, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and don't know, are in an abundant, prosperous, happy place as best as you can be in these energies of nodes and Mars and Leo and Venus going in retrograde and all those other actions. But right now, today, we're talking about Cancer new moon happening tomorrow, wherever you are. It's on. If you're on another international plane, it could be playing out on the 18th for you. But for us in the United States, it is going to happen tomorrow. New moon in Cancer is all about new beginnings, because new moons are about new beginnings and manifestations. Cancer is all about emotions. All right. And Cancer is very good about family. The moon is in its home sign. The moon is the planetary conjunction for Cancer. Let's get the energies for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, that didn't want to shuffle. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this is your story, claim it. If not, chuck it in the bucket. It does not resonate with everyone. Check your natal charts. Let's do this. All right, so we got a lot of energies coming out the board. So you are in a place of everything that you touch turns to gold. You are grounded. You are stable during this time. You will be getting blunt communication coming in, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy that is going to lead to equal reciprocity. Something that you've been putting a lot of work in and you don't feel like has been coming in. There's no return on it. There's no investment on it, is finally going to be communicated with you. Okay. Devil card, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius, or in this place of grounded, Midas touch, everything you turn turns to gold. There may be a communication that equal reciprocity either is going to come with some toxic association. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but if you take this equal reciprocity, it may lead to some kind of addiction. It may be something bad happen on the other end. Some kind of a toxic situation is going to come if you claim this equal reciprocity. All right, some bad times. All right. So let's go ahead, unless you're dealing with a Capricorn. It could be that you're in a venture with a Capricorn or equal reciprocity with a Capricorn, but let's get some more energies for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to know for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What other messages for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus do we need to know during this time of Cancer energies and emotions for my fixed sign, Aquarius? All right, there we go. All right, so more energies for Aquarius. Trust your instinct when it comes to this toxic tie. You may want to break loose of this association. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Five of Wands, inner conflict, inner battle, struggle, Page of Wands, or Page of Swords, watching something. Three of Cups, maybe a third party event or too many people in the mix, too much advice being had. All right, here we go. All right, Aquarius, from what I see here is that you are in a good place. You're in a very abundant, prosperous, stable place. Everything you touch usually turns to gold. You are a playmaker. You make stuff happen. And when you do, it's very successful usually. Okay. But there is going to be some communication that's going to come in, email, text, person to person, that is going to talk about equal reciprocity. Whether you want to put any more investment in something, and the investment on the return may be toxic. If you're playing the stock market and you're investing something, I wouldn't invest in whatever this is, because it's going to have some negative side effects. It's going to be toxic association. You know, it's kind of like what's coming to mind is some people that purchased some Ponzi scheme, that it sounds good. It sounds good on paper. It sounds good logically. And this could be relationship, career, whatever. I'm just using this as an analogy. If you put your bet on this, if you invest in this thinking you're going to get a return on it and you're going to get equal reciprocity, it's going to come with something toxically tied to it. All right. Relationship or career or a venture. This could be you putting an investment in somebody that is beautiful, golden. You think this is the perfect person or career, and it turns out that there's a toxic tie. There's a toxic side effect. The person's Medusa when you you know, something bad is going to happen if you invest in this venture or person or career. All right. And you don't see it right now, but you may want to rethink that investment. All right. You need to trust your gut instinct when it comes to this venture or this person or putting anything in with this person. When this communication and offer comes in, you may want to think twice and trust your gut instinct when it comes to something that sounds very passionate, something that sounds very good, something that sounds like everything's shiny on the surface. Because with the Queen of Wands, it's all about the limelight. It's about everything looks good. Everybody wants to be around this person because this person shines, has a very good chemistry, aura, that has charisma. But if you look under the surface, sometimes it's not always pretty. Okay. And I'm not saying this, that it's a person. I'm just saying that whatever the situation is, Aquarius, that's asking for investment on a return, whether it's a person, career, opportunity, venture, it looks pretty shiny on the outside and it looks very action driven and promising on the outside, but under the surface, it may be toxic. Okay. The Page of Wands is talking about messages of action, travel. You're going to have to make your decision on whether you want to, you know, the message is coming in on whether you want to invest in it, but you're going to have conflict about it. I think you're going to trust your gut instinct, Aquarius, because Aquarius, you're very factual, logical, and very detail oriented about where you're putting your investments, whether it's love, career, whatever. You're very cautious and very careful. Aquarius people are very aloof, very intellectual, and always work on facts and logic. Those are the people that are judges, lawyers, military. They're very authoritative people. They're very legal, you know, lawyers, attorneys, whatever. They always think about things before they make a decision. But in this time of Cancer, where things and emotions are flowing, you may overlook your facts and logic and want to invest in something that may give you inner conflict. You may be thinking, hey, there's something not right about this. I need to trust my gut instinct on this offer. Something, it sounds too good to be true. And when we know something sounds or someone sounds too good to be true, it may be too good to be true. There may be a toxic outcome by going into that venture or that person. Okay. Page of Swords says, be careful. Somebody's watching you. You're watching it. Something, a spy card is there. Whoever, I feel intuitively that whoever this venture, or if it's a person, place, or thing, they've been watching you and they're trying to scam you. They're trying to pull the wool over your eyes because you are so good at what you do, at figuring things out. You always have the Midas touch. This could be someone that's trying to sabotage you, but this person has been watching for your tails and is trying to catch you in a vulnerable place because this is not your time. Cancer energies or any water sign energies is not very Aquarius type energies, right? We don't do emotions very well. So Aquarius, you may be in a place where you're vulnerable and somebody's been watching you and waiting for the right time to spring this toxic association, relationship, career, venture, whatever it is. There's a 3-party event. Okay, so this is somebody that's sabotaging you and working with the others, working with other people to sabotage you, is what I hear. And they're trying to do it quickly during the Cancer energies. Okay, so the Chariot card is a Cancer person. If you're dealing with a Cancer specifically, it may be a Cancer person working with someone, waiting and watching for your vulnerability spot to spring it to you. All right. But I feel like they're working with someone and they're waiting for these Cancer energies when it's an emotional based place, hoping that you'll take the bait because you're in an emotional place and emotional energies. But you will pick the better option is what I'm hearing. Okay. You are going to be inner conflict. You're going to trust your instinct on this shiny, pretty offer. Okay. And you are going to realize it's a bait trap, and you're gonna have two options and opportunities opened up to you. And I feel like, Aquarius, if you have your eyes open and you don't go with the emotional side of it and you use your facts and logic, you can beat this. All right. That's what I got for you, Aquarius. Just be careful of people trying to sabotage you, waiting for the right time, for an emotional based energy time to spring something that looks really shiny and pretty, and you really, but trust your gut instinct. It's never let you go. It's never led you astray. You are the King of Pentacles energy. What you touch turns to gold, and you are very stable in your foundation and grounded. So now is not the time to make any major decisions without really trusting your instinct, really vesting something, and not letting somebody prey on you in a vulnerable time for you, Aquarius. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. All right. So Aquarius is over. My last one is Pisces. I'm hoping all my Pisces are in a abundant, prosperous, happy, good place. It's at 2:05 right now. We're going to close it out with Pisces. Pisces, what energies, what information do you need to know for your higher good? This is Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please like, share, and subscribe if you are here in the room, or if you're a new viewer after the recording is over. We are on the last sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. And thank you, my moderators who are still here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. We are starting Pisces at the last 2:05. We will knock it out and get your energies. All right. Last but not least. All right. My favorite Pisces people. All right. Pisces, two more shuffles. We got two more shuffles for Pisces. What is it that Pisces needs to know, Divine Spirit and Guides, during this? Oops. All right. Well, there you go. There's your story. All right. So coming out of a toxic tie, toxic association, finding something out that is, standing strong now that you found something out. All right. Divine Spirit and Guides, please give me the messages for Pisces. Pisces, you have a hard, difficult decision after being broken from a toxic situation, standing your ground and standing firm now, but having to make a decision, maybe cutting somebody out that you find that's toxically tied to you, or a toxic person, place, or thing. It's going to bring about a tower. It could be you're dealing with a Scorpio. I do have that this situation reminds you of a time. This could be a past person. The Six of Cups is usually about a person from the past, or it could be speaking to somebody that you have fond memories of. Okay. So it makes it very difficult for you because this person brings back memories of some time that you were happy. I do have here that the Page of Swords is that you've been watching, or they've been watching you. You've been having anxieties about the situation. All right, Pisces. But you are aware, you've been brought to light about this toxic person or toxic situation. Could be a Scorpio. We got a Scorpio on the board here. It's going to be a hard decision to make about equal reciprocity. This person may or may not be putting in the equal investment. If this is a career, you've got a career opportunity or a person, place, or thing that you finally realize that's been toxic and that's been keeping you trapped and stuck. You are strong in your decision now. You've gotten enlightenment. You know what you're doing. There's going to be a difficult situation, difficult decision you're going to have to make. That's going to level somebody's foundation. If you're not dealing with a Scorpio, it's it's going to bottom somebody out. It may even bring you down to the bottom because maybe you weren't expecting this betrayal. Maybe you weren't expecting this toxic situation. Maybe it's a career that let you down, person let you down, situation that let you down. And the fallout is that it could be the person that you're dealing with, or the person, place, or thing could be someone that is from the past, or it could have some association with the past. It's something or someone that's been watching you, or you've been watching it, something that's been bringing you anxiety. So it's something that you've been aware of, that your instincts and your gut instinct is that something's not right. There's no investment back, no return on your investment is what I'm feeling. So if it's a career person, you haven't been feeling the investment. It's been leading to anxiety because this is what you feared. You feared this. Okay. But you will have other opportunities or options, or this person or this whatever it is that you're dealing with has other options and opportunities, and that's what you're finding out, that it wasn't just you. I do have, you're going to walk away, 8 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You're going to walk away from whatever the situation is that's been having you toxically addicted to something. You're going to let the Tower fall. It could be with the Scorpio. And then the other card that I have here is you felt like it was your soulmate karmic tie, or by leaving this person and putting it behind you, your soulmate karmic person is coming in. It could be a Gemini. So by allowing yourself to trust that you know, and you are in the know now, allowing that tower to fall and level the foundation on something that there was no equal input, no equal reciprocity, it's going to either allow this karmic soulmate person to come in after you walk away from this ending, okay? And I do have here that it's going to allow you to work on yourself, your potential for growth, your potential for nurturing. So Pisces, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Gemini. Libra, okay? Somebody from the past is coming in after a Tower moment. So I feel like you found something out about somebody. You're strong in your conviction. You're going to make that difficult decision. You're going to bring it to an end. Could be with a Scorpio. Someone from the past is going to come in that's been watching you. You've had anxieties about this situation that is no equal reciprocity, or there's no return on your investment if it's a career or something that you've been in a venture with. You're going to have either opportunities and options that come in that allow you to walk away after this turbulent ending. It's going to be a soulmate karmic tie that's going to make you feel really loved. Whatever this person is, this karmic tie, that this soulmate person that's coming in, that could be a Libra, or it could be a Gemini, Scorpio. What else do I have? And a Capricorn. But whenever you let whatever situation go, you're going to have a karmic soulmate come in, or some kind of opportunity come in that's meant to be, that's going to make you feel very abundant, very loved, treasured, is what I'm feeling. This person or place or thing, whatever this event is feeling, this person's going to put you on a pedestal. If it's a romance, whoever this karmic person that's coming in, could be a Libra, could be a Scorpio, could be a Capricorn, could be a Gemini, is going to put you on a pedestal and make you feel like a princess, is what I'm hearing. If it's a career or a venture, whatever this karmic tie is that's going to come in, that may be something from the past, is going to come in, and it's going to lead you feeling abundant. It's going to leave you feeling that it was a karmic situation, that it was something meant to be. You followed your heart, and this is where it's leading to you. All right. So Pisces, that's what I have for you, that you realize that something has to come to an end that was toxic. Something has been brought to light so you can break the toxic tie. It may have been with the Scorpio, but it may have been just that you're going to have to level the foundation. You're going to have to let it go. It may mean that you're starting all over in a relationship, career, or opportunity or venture, but it's in your best interest if you're looking for a return on an investment, or equal reciprocity. You will be walking away with other options coming in, and it will be a karmic soulmate venture that comes in, and it's going to lead to you feeling like a princess, or feeling like your potential for growth and abundance it's all about you. All right. Well, much love to everybody. Thank you for being here. Sorry it took so long, but hopefully these important messages were for someone that needed to hear them. Please like, share, and subscribe. Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot. Good night, everyone, or wherever you are. Good morning, good day. I wish you prosperity, abundance, and happiness, and stay safe. Take care. Bye.